Hi. Although this workshop mainly produces new driving harness, I also have a lot of a lot of Victorian work coming in. Look at that lovely camera. Everyone carries theirs on the phone these days, but the days of old, and that would all concertina up, close up, and then it would go into a leather camera case. Often get these in to stitch down the edge. It's come adrift. So that's a little job that will come in from time to time. Farm harness. There's a beautiful old drop. Not quite certain what it was attached to. It's had a couple of bits added to it. But the interesting thing is you turn the brass over. Actually, this is white metal. And if you can see the lighter colours, I think the light's going to pick them up there, yes. That shows that it's been used and flapped on a horse as it strutted round the field doing his job. So, beautiful bit of work design, the shaping of it. So, that's part of my collection. When you go to look at old catalogues, you see even things like seat sticks. I didn't bring along my football today. I'll show you the catalogue and one with the football, the old days, not these microchipped plastic coated ones you get in the Premier League now, but the real old-fashioned ones. So that's a seat stick, and you can see it there, the leather, its handle, and then it opens up for a sit down. So things like that you'll get from time to time. Now, this is beautiful. It's a child's Victorian pad saddle. Now, if you look at all that stitching, how's it going to come up? There we are, look at the seat. Yeah, I know there's a few naughty wormy holes in it, but that was all stitched by hand originally. And you've got the beautiful little miniature crupper with it. They'd added the handle at a later date, keep the kid from falling off. But a lovely little saddle that. I've also got the Victorian child side saddle. I'll cover that another time. This one isn't mine, it's a customer's in for repair. It's a lovely hat box. Is there a hat in it? No, just the label. Thimbleby and Shoreland. There. I'll have to come back, reshoot that. When it's all done, you can see what needs doing round the base. It's all been chewed up just through age. It's got a lovely brass lock on it. And that. So all that will be a work. Keep going. There's the end of the lock. There. That will go on, clip onto there. If you can see that, yeah. That's a little job that will be done very soon, as the customer's wanting that. I'll come back to that and I'll get my top hat out as well. Now, that's a lovely little side saddle stirrup, Victorian, and you can see the beauty of it is that you've got the leather there, so it doesn't scratch the lady or the child's boot. Your foot is in there. Heaven forbid you fall and you want to get clear of the horse quickly. Your foot will come back and fall out as that breaks away. Beautiful little item that. That's mine. That just hangs up in the workshop as a curiosity piece, but I have got to just tidy up the bit of leather work around there. Another thing that's mine that I'm just tidying up to have on display is a dumb jockey. There's the panel. I pulled it off. Someone hasn't done a bad job years ago relining it. Oops. Maybe need to see this from further afield, but it's for long reining. There's illustrations in the old Victorian in Black Beauty. There's an illustration of one being used. So the idea is that fits each side of the horse, and then the reins run through these rollers, where are we there, and simulates a rider's hands while you're long reining. Now, whoops, now, a miner's from Pit Pony down the mines. It's even got the tag on it. Whether it comes from that one or not, this one's Goldthorpe Colliery, National Coal Board, number 1534. Protected the pony's eyes down the pits. Horrible job for them. And I used to have school kids coming round, and I did a mock one before I found this genuine one, and I'd put it on my little Shetland pony, and he'd walk in, and the kids were horrified that they'd put the ponies down the mines. I said, yes, but it saved you going down there. These were sort of 7, 8-year-old kids. And when they realised they put children down the mine, they were even more horrified. So that's the Miner's Bridle. That's part of my collection. It hangs up. It's a talking piece. And now here's another piece. Where are we? Whoops, that's going to fall down if I'm not careful. Gladstone bag. It's broken, the bar. The leather is in pretty poor condition, but it's my own one, but it's a bit of a challenge. See how I get on with it. Come back at a later date and you'll hopefully see the after picture. This is just the before one. Okay, so it gives you an idea of some of the other items I make, not just sort of glossy new things for the show ring. So come back another time and I'll show you. Okay, cheerio.